Hello, welcome back to Rift Wizard 2. I wanted to try and get an ice build going. We did the Manamancer trial recently and I used Ice Vortex in that, and that turned out to be a pretty good spell. But the issue was that there's not really any arcane spells that let you freeze enemies, so I didn't get to use it to its full potential. So hopefully I get to show it off a little bit more today. For our first few rifts we have some dark stuff here, heart and a bag of spikes here, and just a heart here. So I think I'll go here and I'll just get the free level with a bag of spikes. Okay, so some hats. I guess the 4-star one would apply because Icicle does physical damage. Robe of Crystals, which I think is an ice one. Whenever you cast an arcane or ice spell, do 8 arcane to a random enemy and 8 ice to another. Or Robe of Storms, so we can get shields. I think I prefer the shields. And the last rift was a heart, so I think I can drop in here. I'll probably need to pick up another spell, get the Robe of Storms, pick up Ice Bowl. This is basically Fireball, but with freeze attached. We might want to pick up Eye of Ice as well. I think there are enough enemies here that we would need to drink a mana potion probably. The Spriggans are a bit annoying because they turn into bushes when they die, so you need to hit them again. We can be a little bit efficient, I guess, because we have some area of effect stuff. I need to take out these gates, really. At least we're not really taking damage because of the Robe of Storms. Okay, so we're down to 1 Icicle and only a few Eyes of Ice. We probably do have to mana potion. I'm gonna be greedy, see if I can sit here and get lucky. Okay, we did get lucky. I think we actually can finish the level. Which was a bit stupid, but it worked out. Okay, some pets here. Pets would actually be nice to help out with these early levels, and hearts here. There are some Silent Spectres on this level, which means it's probably a no-go. This level I think is doable. And this level is also pretty doable. We can get ourselves a Troll, a Flamor, or a Troubler. Burning Flamor is nice because it'll be doing damage to everything around it. And it'll probably be good for later once we're freezing things and we have Shatter Shards, because the fire damage will be unfreezing things and triggering that. I think I'd rather go here actually, just to get the heart. It'd be nice if I could do this level for the extra items, and maybe it is possible to do this. If I start here, I can kill these Silent Spectres immediately. It's probably too much hassle. I'll just go here. Freeze those guys to hold them in place for a bit. Need to take care of that spawner as well. Out of charges. I don't know if I can get away with doing the same thing on this level. Maybe. Okay, I think we actually can. That's funny. Kind of janky, but it works. Okay, we've got some hats here. The gold flame one is potentially useful. There is a skill we can get. Oh, actually no, this is this doesn't give you holy damage. I think you need to supply your own. Yeah, maybe not then. Ruby heart here, and hats here. Pretty small level, which is actually good for the spell that I'm going to pick up right now. I guess I'll just drop in, pick it up. So yeah, Ice Vortex. We made some use of this in the Manamancer trial, but I don't think I was really able to use it extensively because we didn't have a good way of freezing things. But this must target a frozen unit. All enemy units in a 5-tile radius are pulled towards that unit, frozen for 2 turns, and dealt 11 arcane and 11 ice damage. So it's a pretty big radius, and it does decent damage, so that should be pretty good on a small level like this. Freeze these guys, and I think I'd rather hit this one here since this gets rid of the ogre next to me. Everything around it gets frozen and takes 22 damage, provided they're not resistant to arcane or ice. So yeah, pretty nice. We can Eye of Ice actually. They are only frozen for 1 turn though, from Ice Vortex. So you kind of have to keep on doing it to make sure it sustains. But that took out the majority of the level, which is nice. So 3 SP, I think we hold out for Ice Lord so that we get more damage on everything. Treasures here, none of which I think I'm interested in. Ruby Heart and an Ice Shield. We've already got 50% resist ice. And a Golden Dagger, don't think I care. I don't really want to go here. The Dancing Blades, I guess they're not the worst thing in the world. This guy is going to give 50% physical resistance to everything, which will make these 100% resistant to physical, 100% resistant to arcane, and 75% resistant to ice. So that level actually is pretty difficult, I think. Unless we freeze this guy and kill him immediately. Which I don't think we can do. He's got 86 health, I don't think we can do that much damage. So I guess I'll reroll. Pets here. Yeah, it could be good to get a pet. A Fey Ogre is a good pet. Golden stuff here. More treasures here. I think I'll go here and get a pet. We can get ourselves the Fey Ogre. we should Eye of Ice. These guys have a lot of health, and they're not weak to ice. We are out of charges on Ice Vortex. So I guess we just finish off the level with Icicle, Ice Bowl, and Eye of Ice, yeah. I should take out this spawner down here as quickly as I can. These guys are killing me as well. Cool. Okay, one more SP and we can pick up Ice Lord. Sork Winter. There's also a Sorcerer's Disc here which would improve the radius on Ice Vortex and Ice Bowl, and Icicle actually. Radius is good. Let's see what this does. I think this is the one that casts Death Chill. Yeah, every 75 damage with sorcery spells, we cast Death Chill on a random enemy. That's pretty nice. This level looks a bit difficult. The disc is also nice because we get extra radius on all of our stuff. Steel Spiders, 75% resist ice. But if I start here, I get extra radius. How much is just one? One extra radius. I probably want to start near the spawners actually. Well, they're not immune to ice, and they should die to the arcane damage. So I think this level is doable. Yeah, I want to take out the spider spawners, get over here, take out this, and then we should be okay. Let's see how we go. Right, it charges. I might want to quaff a mana potion. Or maybe I can get away without it, since Ice Bowl is... I'll try and get away without it, if I can. I think I probably do need to actually. Okay, let's mana potion, freeze all this stuff. Now Ice Vortex is much larger in radius, which is nice. The arcane damage should kill the clay iron imps. I really need to take out these spawners. Okay, there's that one gone. we should be okay. So yeah, we did have to use a mana potion, which is not great, but also not terrible. And we can pick up Ice Lord. Actually, I wonder if Ice Lord is better or if Sorcery Lord is better. Ice Lord gets us 1 extra charge, 2 extra duration, 6 extra damage. Arch Sorcerer 25% max charges, which will give us 2 more charges on this, I think. Should round up. 7 extra damage, 2 range. We're gonna get lots of ice skills. Shatter Shards, I guess. I think I'd actually prefer Arch Sorcerer at the moment. We get more charges, I'm pretty sure, on Ice Vortex. We don't get extra charges on Eye of Ice because it's not a sorcery, but that's fine, we're not using it that much. And we get 1 extra damage. So I think I'll pick up Arch Sorcerer. Yeah, 2 extra charges instead of just 1, that's better. Okay, so we've got a sorcery staff here. Death Chill for free. And freeze and blink for free. Blink is tempting. Floating eyeballs, big open level, so maybe not. I guess we could pick up, yeah, Death Chill here for free. Although I don't know, do I really need Death Chill? I guess there's also Blinding Light, which is something we might want to pick up. And Chaos Barrage for ice immune things. This guy is 75% resist ice. Let's see, Sorcery Staff. Ooh, extra 1 radius. I do like that. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. Let's hope that this works out. So now the radius on this is 7 tiles, which is pretty nice. Ice Bowl is also much larger. I think I'll freeze the Lich right away. Freeze some stuff up here as well. Okay, the Lich is unfrozen. Electric Treant. Fair amount of health. I didn't Eye of Ice. That's fine, we'll just do it now. Out of charges on Ice Vortex again, which is a shame. How much damage does Icicle do? 16, that's pretty respectable. Okay, 5 SP. I think what I would like to do is get Ice Tap. Whenever you cast an arcane spell targeting a frozen unit, make a copy of that spell targeting each other frozen unit in line of sight. That would work well with Ice Vortex. And we can get that on the next level. Some spells here, none of which are too interesting. Pets. And a heart. How does this level look? Bone Shamblers. I could start on an SP orb here and pick up Ice Tap. I don't think anything here is... I guess the Bone Shamblers resist ice. I think this works though. Well, I don't think we really get... I guess we can get a free spell. Maybe Earthquake to open up more closed off levels would be handy. I'll just try out this and see how we go. Okay, so let's pick up Ice Tap. Let's freeze some stuff to begin with. And these guys must have died because they didn't get frozen. Yeah, they're all dying, that's the thing. None of these ghosts are ice immune, so that should be fine. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We did get a lot of damage from Ice Vortex. I think it would have been kicking in a few times. Yeah, we got 3 Ice Vortexes on this turn. So once we are freezing more things, that'll be really good. And there is a good way to freeze lots of things, which is Word of Ice. All non-ice immune enemies are frozen for 5 turns, so if we get a big open level, we can Word of Ice and then Ice Vortex to do a ton of damage. Let's pick up Earthquake, I think. Scales here, we're not really using minions. We've got our pet, but only the one. Nice open level. Nothing is, I guess these guys are metallic, 75% resist ice, but otherwise nothing. And very closed off, which isn't a huge issue with Ice Vortex, and I guess we do have Earthquake now as well, but I think I prefer this level. Seems a bit easier. All of the spawners are kind of on this left side, so I guess I'll start around here somewhere. I think Ice Tap is probably helping out quite a lot there. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Okay, 6 SP. Because Ice Tap removes Frozen from everything, it would be good to get Shatter Shards. It'd also be nice to get Ice Lord. Probably makes more sense to get Shatter Shards before Ice Lord. I would also like Stormcaller at some point. Let's get Shatter Shards right now. Okay, spawner's pretty close. Nothing is immune to ice. That should be okay. These guys are immune, so no. Tiny level. But I think that's okay, especially on this build. So let's try this. What can I actually see? I can see just about everything, so I want as many things frozen as possible. Ah, froze myself there. Shatter Shards was working pretty well, so that was a good investment already. It'll get better once we get Ice Lord as well. Okay, Ruby Heart and some other stuff. Some polar bears, but that's fine. We had immortal polar bears on the level we just did and that was fine. There is an Ice Wizard here. He doesn't give resistance, but we'd probably still want to take him out pretty quick. He does summon Ice Hounds, which I think are immune to ice. Big open level. Lots of troublers. But a big open level probably isn't terrible with Ice Tap and Ice Vortex. We'd probably take a lot of damage though, because there are poison enemies, troublers and giant toad beasts, towering toad beasts. And this level seems fine. There's a few liches. We get some spells. Don't think I'm interested in any of those spells. So I guess I can go here. And then we can give it a shot. The downside of having such a large radius is that it's a bit difficult to cast a spell without hitting ourselves or our ally. Oh yeah, these guys freeze themselves when they hibernate. That's kind of handy. Probably want to go take out the polar bear gate first. Ah, I thought this was an opening. Well, we've got Earthquake. Cool. Okay, we have enough SP now for Ice Lord. Let's pick that up. Extra charge and 6 max damage, or rather 6 extra damage. So Shatter Shards will go up to 12 ice, 12 physical, which is good. Ice Vortex is now doing 30-30. And 34th, 22, 22. Pretty decent damage. I keep on forgetting to use Eye of Ice. Maybe I should pick up Eye of Freezing. That'd be handy. But it's probably better to just wait and get Word of Ice instead. There is a skill, Crystal Power. Your sorcery spells gain 2 damage for each frozen or glassified unit, so that would be really good if we got Word of Ice. Don't want to walk all the way around to that rift. This level has some Fey Huntsman liches on it, and they can silence us. We could start around somewhere. Maybe over here. That way we're not in line of sight of any of them. And we can Ice Vortex them through walls. So it's probably doable. Dancing Blades again. 100% resist Arcane, 75% resist Ice. And nothing here is immune. This looks like the easiest enemy wise. Don't really get anything from it. I think I'm going to be greedy and reroll. I think this level is doable. Pretty cramped though. And we get some spells from that. None of those spells are useful for us. Winter Links, perfect. That would be nice to grab. Things that can petrify us and things that can fear us. So it would be a bit tricky to do. If we start here, we can immediately freeze these two, and then Arcane Ice, or probably starting in here is better. If we can start in here, we can freeze this guy. That might work out. And over here we have some staves. We've already got a staff. So I think I do like this level. The metallic ice slimes could be an issue. They are going to take arcane damage from Ice Vortex, but it'll be kind of annoying to deal with them. There aren't too many of them, so as long as we finish the level pretty quickly, we can hopefully mop them up. We do have an Ether Dagger if they get out of hand. Okay, let's go here. Okay, that does kill the slimes pretty well. That's going to freeze us, which is not good. I can't really freeze anything. Okay, what's your cooldown? Ah, perfect. That guy's just out of range. I guess we can freeze our ally and use him to kill it. Okay, that worked. These guys are arcane but not ice immune, so that's fine. Interesting. I think that's new. If cast on a chasm tile creates a floor tile, I did not know that that was a feature of this spell. That's kinda neat. Okay, 5 SP, Crystal Power, or save for Word of Ice. What is more useful? Probably Word of Ice. Word of Ice would let us instantly freeze everything on this level. And then Ice Vortex. Tiny level. Which is pretty doable. I think we like the tiny levels on this build. As long as we don't get stunned. I guess we can start here. This guy can't do anything. Yeah, start here. Freeze a bunch of stuff. Ice Vortex, and I think we just win. The Translocator, actually. We would need to freeze him. Maybe that's doable. Oh, there's also stuff here that I completely forgot about. Winter Links. Yeah, whenever an enemy dies to ice or dark damage, deal 9 of that type to a random enemy. So, like Prince of Ruin, but for ice and dark. So that's pretty nice. We get a sigil from this level, we get skills from this level. Steam, Anima, and Hibernation. Neither of those are interesting. Chaos Spell or a Bag of Spikes. If I start here, I can probably start on an SP Orb and make my way down towards this one, then we can pick up Word of Ice, and then I think we just win the level. What's the range on these guys? Not super large. We are only threatened by this guy to begin with. This guy will blink, hang on, yeah, that'll blink everything around. And it'll give arcane resistance to everything. This guy gives shields to everything. We'd want to kill them right away then. Maybe this level is easier, although we don't really get anything good item wise. Maybe I should be greedy and reroll. I think I'll be greedy. Okay, Mystic stuff does work for us, because Ice Vortex is arcane. We can get a Mystic Orb and increase the damage a little bit. This guy again, Void Knights resist arcane. This level is kind of okay. The dancing blades again are annoying. Ruby Heart here, and the level is pretty straightforward. I think this is actually the best level. We get a Ruby Heart. From this level we don't get, well I guess we get Mystic stuff, and then from this level we don't really get anything at all. Well, there's a golden stopwatch and a teleporter. Teleporter here as well, and a portal key. I think I'll just go here. Flame Rift Lich Spawner. So we want to get rid of that guy immediately. Oh wait, these guys 100% resist ice. How many of them are there? Not that many. If we can just freeze something, we can kill them with Ice Vortex. Probably should take out that spawner. The shield from the Robe of Storms is helping out a lot with us not taking too much damage. Okay, that level wasn't too bad. The Yetis were a little bit of an issue. 8 SP, 9 SP actually. Let's get Word of Ice. Or maybe I should hold off and just see what the next levels look like. If it's a big open level, then yeah, definitely. Heart here. Some ice immune stuff. Big open level, not actually ice immune. Well, there are some ice immune things, but not everything. Only the Tormentors, and they don't resist Arcane. Rolling Spike Bowl Liches are pretty ice resistant. They might be a bit of a pain. We get some skills. I guess Arcane Shield would be useful. I don't think any of these are useful. But this level is pretty doable. So if I go here, I could kill these guys with the Ether Dagger if things go poorly. I think I'm willing to try and go here. Arcane Shield is not actually really that useful. Maybe I should just re-roll again. The most useful thing is the heart, and this level is doable. It's just kind of a pain, I think. So I think I'm going to re-roll. Okay, Earthmill Boots. And an Ever-Melting Cube. Whenever an enemy is unfrozen, it's soaked for 3 turns. This is a new status effect. It's not actually here. I'm pretty sure it just reduces ice and lightning resistance and increases fire resistance. Ooh, icy stuff. We go here, we can pick up an icy hourglass, I suppose is the most useful thing. 25% extra duration. Or here, but none of these orbs apply. So yeah, I guess we would go here. Nothing here is immune or resistant. Okay, let's try going here. I'll pick up Word of Ice. So all non-ice immune enemies are frozen for 5 turns. I think it's actually a little bit longer because of Ice Lord. Actually, yeah, 7 turns. So freeze everything. I think I want to open up line of sight a bit. Some things died. Okay, we couldn't see that gate. But that's fine. worked out pretty well. Shatter Shards was the star of the show. What else would I like? Crystal Power, that's right. Let's get that. It would be nice to get... I've never tried this out before. This is a new spell. But this will lower ice resistance. We would like to have a way of dealing with ice immune enemies. So we could either get Rainstorm or we could get Essence Flux, which will swap fire and ice resistance. I don't think many things are immune to fire and ice, but that's kind of boring compared to making rain clouds. So let's just pick up this. It's pretty cheap, only 2 SP. Surprisingly, it's not an ice spell, nature and enchantment. So how does that look? So we get 50% resist fire, minus 50, and it lasts for a fair while, I think. Actually, I don't know if it actually says. How long does this last? Okay, not that long. Kinda janky animation at the moment as well. So I think it lasts for 10 turns total. Let's get the Hourglass. But that's much larger radius than I thought it would be, and that'll be good for dealing with ice immune things. Or we could swap out for a Storm Oculus from our sorcery staff. This level's doable. We Word of Ice. The ice worms won't get affected, everything else will. Then we can Ice Vortex with a ton of damage because we'll be getting Crystal Power bonus. And then we can just mop up these guys with Rainstorm. What do we actually get from this level? Could get a Storm Oculus, I guess, but that's about it. Maybe the Nature Helm. We do have Earthquake and Rainstorm now. Yeah, maybe. This level is also fine. We get some skills that I don't really care about. And a Ruby Heart here. More Yetis. We do now have Rainstorm. Frostfire Mage will give everything an extra 50% resistance, so we need to kill him as soon as possible. But I think I do like this level over the others. So let's just start near the mage and kill him first of all. I guess we can Word of Ice to begin with. Should I Earthquake to open up? Yeah, I guess I should to open up line of sight. Let's Word of Ice again. Is he only... yeah, 9 turns. I don't get why he got unfrozen. I didn't actually look before. We had a bunch of crystal power, but at the moment it's only giving us an extra 4 damage, which is still plenty. Let's rain clouds on this guy for the hell of it. So now he has only 25% resist ice, which is much better. Oh, there's still a spider alive. Okay, more SP. I think we don't really need any more skills. Frozen Fragility would actually be pretty good. Stormcaller is also nice. I don't think I've ever actually picked this skill before, so maybe we can just pick that. I could also upgrade some of our stuff that we have already. I have ice balls. We've already got Word of Ice for freezing everything. Let's get the radius on this. That's a no-brainer. Oh, we can't actually see it just yet. And I guess I'll get Frozen Fragility. Okay, holy stuff. And pretty easy level. Only the Eddies are ice immune. This guy in fact is weak to ice, which is nice. Another easy level. Some Tormentors, which isn't a huge deal. Another Ever Melting Cube. I guess we could pick up the Ever Melting Cube. Wouldn't help out that much, but it would help a little bit. Arch Enchanter. We do have a couple of... I guess this is enchantment and Eye of Ice is enchantment. I think that's it. Level is not open, which makes it a little bit more difficult. Okay, so skills, Ever Melting Cube, golden trinket stuff. This does have a teleporter as well though. I think I'd rather have the teleporter. Okay, this time I'll pay attention to our bonus on crystal power. So freeze everything with Word of Ice. We get 62 extra damage to all of our sorcery spells, which is pretty crazy. Ice Vortex is doing 92, 92, and because of Ice Tap, this will be cast, well the radius is gigantic now. This insta-kills the level. Or not. This guy survived. Winter Lynx is gonna work out pretty well though. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Extra 62 or whatever it was damage. And yeah, I guess I'll pick up a golden orb, why not? 5 SP. Stormcaller. Could be good. Frostbite could be good for dark damage. I don't think we need too much to win at this point. Heart here, golden stopwatch. We don't have a golden stopwatch actually. This level should be doable. Word of Ice. Earthquake to open up the level. We don't even really need to Earthquake now that I think about it. We can just Word of Ice and then Arcane Ice Vortex. Is it in line of sight of me or line of sight of the target? Ice Tap. It doesn't really say. I think this level is doable, so let's give it a shot. Must be line of sight of me, I think. We can Earthquake at this point to open up line of sight. This guy is pretty resilient, but there we go, now he's gone. Okay, 10 SP. Maybe I just get Void Lord for more damage on Ice Vortex. Or I could get yeah, Word Speaker, more charges on Word of Ice, which probably would be handy for Mordred, so yeah, I'll get that. Okay, some trinkets, heart, and Void Flame Lantern. We would stack up a lot of that, because we're casting Ice Vortex many times due to Ice Tap. This level is fine. Or we could just go for the heart. 100% resist ice on the glass cockatrices. They can petrify you from pretty far away. But I think this level was doable, because we'll freeze everything for 9 turns. These guys will freeze us for 3 turns. And then we Ice Vortex, which kills just about everything. So let's do that. Yep, cool. Go again. I guess I should Rainstorm to reduce the ice resistance. These guys should be getting hit by Winter Lynx. Just keep on doing this, Word of Ice, then Ice Vortex. We're actually out of charges on Icicle and Word of Ice, but we should be able to finish off the level with what we have, I think. Yep, cool, there we go. Okay, 10 SP. I guess I will just pick up Arcane Void Lord. Or maybe Master of Space for more range and radius. Absolutely ridiculous on ridiculous radius on Ice Vortex that way. More charges is also nice. I'll get Void Lord. This guy, the frog, should be okay. Or this guy. This guy dies way quicker than the frog guy. What do we get? Ruby Heart or one of these items. I could get the Arcane Frenzy Mask. That is actually pretty damn good, because we're going to be casting Ice Vortex a lot, which will improve the damage on Ice Vortex by a lot. So yeah, Shamblers again are a little annoying, but we should be able to deal with them. Ghostly Bone Shambler. Okay, so they're not going to get any physical damage, and they have extra health. That is annoying. There's enough SP on this level that I could pick up probably some other spell to deal with them. What could I do to deal with ghostly bone shamblers? Essence Flux. Physical is swapped with lightning. We do have an Ether Dagger. We've also got portal keys, so I should really just use the portal key and see if we get an easier level. Pretty closed off. Golden Stopwatch here is nice. More bone shamblers, but at least these ones are only regular ones. This guy has weakness to ice. Nothing here is ice immune, as far as I can tell. So that level looks pretty doable. So's this level. This guy is ice immune, but we can soak him to take care of that. We get a golden stopwatch and a tome. Sorcerer's tome here. We don't really get anything here, so I guess we'll go here. And where can I see the most things? If I start like here, here-ish, I can see all the gates from this tile. Let's try this. Okay, freeze everything. Yeah, everything is frozen. 72 crystal power. This should kill almost everything. Where am I? Okay, well, he did summon some storm, only one Storm Knight actually. So we can Word of Ice again. Everything should be frozen. The Storm Knight will probably die to the Arcane Vortex. I think he's not taking too much damage, is he? He didn't get frozen? Cool. That's the worst of it gone. Let's rain clouds. Nice. And I forgot what we got from that level. Tome, that's right. Sorcerer's Tome. Extra 1 max charge on everything that's sorcery. And all we have left is Mordred. Mordred is not ice immune. Neither are these guys. Big open level is nice. We can start on a teleporter. And I guess we can even pick up some extra skills. What do I even need? I guess we can get Death Chill Familiar. Every 5 turns, summon a Chimera if you don't have one. He can cast our Icicle, Ice Bowl. Do I want him to be able to cast our Ice Bowl? Because he's probably going to freeze us with it. Maybe I don't want that guy. Spells? Any cool ice spells? Chill Wind. Chill Wind is another good way of keeping Mordred frozen, so I guess I can pick that up. Any upgrades that I would like? I guess that would be good. Word of Wind, but it's 7 SP, can't really afford it. Any 4 SP skills? I guess I'll just pick up Void Flame Lantern. We are going to be casting a ton of Ice Vortexes. Let's start on the teleporter. We can Word of Ice. We get 40 crystal power. Everything bar Mordred I think should die. Oh, he did die. That's pretty good. We can freeze him again. Or should we just let him reset the level? Probably just let him reset the level, that way we get more enemies to freeze. Nice open level. We don't have line of sight to him, unfortunately. Can I Earthquake that stuff away? Not really. Let's just... these guys are actually ice immune. That should be fine. Let's just Word of Ice again. Things didn't really get frozen. Mordred died again, cool. Let's just freeze. Yeah, just freeze him. Ooh, what happened there? Did he die? Surely not. No, yeah, he used Void Tango. Didn't get frozen. He's right next to us. We should get 1 shield back when we damage him with an ice spell. So I'm willing to try freezing him again. There we go. I will back up a little bit. Let's Earthquake. And then Earthquake again. Okay, now we've got line of sight to a lot of things, so when we Word of Ice and Ice... Okay. Word of Ice is killing things. 56 damage to all fire units. I guess there are a lot of fire units on this level. Anyway. I think we just killed Mordred again. Kind of dangerous actually to be messing around with the Dream Hag, because we did get stunned. We're lucky that Mordred didn't death touch us. We're out of charges on Word of Ice, but that is fine. Let's just... How long are you frozen for? 9 turns, that's fine. Out of charges on Chill Wind as well. Let's just Mana Potion. Teleport over here, why the hell not? We can pick up an Icy Dagger. We can freeze Mordred. Lots of good things to freeze here, so let's Word of Ice. And again, I think. Mordred is on his last life. We can just finish him off with some ice balls. If he will get frozen. Cool. Yeah, pretty easy. Ice Vortex is really good. I think Ice Tap is a pretty ridiculous spell. Oh, not a spell, a skill rather. Being able to cast Ice Vortex a million times is pretty good. We end up with 359 star charged from all the Ice Vortexes that we were casting. Yeah, Shatter Shards is also a great skill. So yeah, start out with Icicle, Ice Ball and Eye of Ice to get us through this early part of the game. We got the Robe of Storms right away, which is very useful for not dying because we were getting shields constantly. What do we get here? Nothing. Ice Vortex here. Got a pet here. Sorcerer's Disc, extra radius on Ice Vortex was very nice. Arch Sorcerer and Sorcery Staff, more radius. Ice Tap there. Got Earthquake for free, Shatter Shards. Ice Lord. Winter Lynx here was also a pretty good find. Word of Ice, yeah, once you get Word of Ice with Ice Tap, you're casting Ice Vortex on the entire level basically. And then we got Frozen Fragility. When did we get, I think I missed it. At some point we got Crystal Power, which is very good. Extra 124 damage on all of our spells at this point. But yeah, Ice is very strong. I didn't end up doing an Ice build in Rift Wizard 1, so I wonder if it's similarly strong in that or if it's been buffed or nerfed here. It feels pretty strong, so I can't imagine it was nerfed. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.